I don't know if you can see, but that is part of a tooth, which sucks. Alright guys, welcome back to Cherezian Racing. This is a Tuesday night, so I know it's not a Thursday, but I'm getting ambitious working the car. We just made some practice laps last Saturday at Antioch Speedway, and I just got word that our race not this coming weekend, but the following weekend, August, not there yet, August 26th, at Stockton is canceled. They just canceled it because they're doing construction or something on the track. So I'm kind of without a place to race at the moment, but I really want to get this thing tuned up right and get to work on it because there's a lot of stuff I want to do on it. First order of business is this air cleaner here. We keep on having problems with snapping this stud out of the carburetor. I don't know what the deal is, but it's wobbling around a whole bunch. Like I'll look through it while I'm racing and I'll just see the freaking air cleaner and this stud just wobbling all over the place. And what it comes down to is I have this top over here, air filter top, and this guy, I guess, doesn't really have any tension on it. So as you can see, it's got a little bit of a concave to it, and when I start tightening it down, it just like squashes this thing, and it doesn't actually put any pressure down like on the base of the air cleaner. So that's the problem. So I'm redneck engineering some kind of way to fix that with an old regular air filter top, a rim, and some good old rebar. I'm gonna see if I can make it work. It might work, it might not work, it might work. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna give it a shot because it'll only take me about 10 minutes to try. All right, hammer this baby all the way around it. Now it's got the curve. Got her bent into shape. Welded her. Looks like she'll be the right size. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Alright. Got her tacked on there. A couple spots. Ordeal. I decided to drain the rear diff oil because wasn't 100% sure about if we had to swap gears or not for the next race, but I just want to get it changed anyways and look at it, and my heart just sank, guys. I have a magnetic drain plug down there, and this is what was on it right here. I don't know if you can see, but that is part of a tooth, which sucks. But the weird thing is the fluid that drained out looked perfect, like brand new, hardly any metal in it. No darkness at all, still really clean. So I just went ahead and pulled the gear out anyways because I want to take a look at it and check out these gears. What sucks is this is a brand new ring and pinion set that we were sponsored by Kaiser Mechanical Services out there in York, South Carolina. And I just wanted to go through it and make sure that it actually was something that was out of this gear set. And I just went through every single tooth and they all look perfect. So my heart sinking was false. I guess that tooth was still in the housing from their old gear that blew up last year. Somehow I just must have got lodged into a crack or something. There's a couple weird spots inside the housing where there's like some metal brackets that are welded in there, so I guess it just must have got in there, and thankfully the magnetic drain plug I'm running sucked it out, so it kept it out of all these gears because they all look perfect, no damage. So we're good to go. Thank you, Tommy. That was a close one. As you can see, I cut out the inner portion. I drilled a hole right here on the edge and then used the, what's your problem? Imitation, or the right angle aviation snips here. I just went all the way around it. So now I got a sharp edge here. I want to take a little die grinder or something and smooth this all out. But there's my template. I have to grind out a couple of these spots where I welded on it. Okay, I cut out 4 more pieces of rebar here. And I got a big old thick washer right there. And I think once I weld it all up, it's gonna be nice and supportive. All right, this is why you paint a line on your axles. Yeah, they're still straight. Eyeball test passed. Put her on, and I just tightened it down pretty good with this nut, and it is solid. I mean, it clamps it down good. It don't move around anymore. It doesn't wiggle up top here. So we're good to go. Got a big announcement right now. Huge announcement, guys. I finally got one. Oh yeah, baby. Dalton sent me a whole box here full of these bad boys, all the way from Arkansas. And survey says they're delicious. Busch Light Peach. It's 140 calories, so I don't know how much of a light beer it is, but it is good. 4%, but hey. Dalton, thank you. I'm glad we did that challenge. Hope you enjoyed the shirt, and I'm sure as hell gonna enjoy these bad boys. Okay, so it is currently late on Wednesday night, and the wagon wheel air filter top just got a bunch of coats of paint on it. So she's ready to rumble, I believe. Definitely unique, huh? Probably seen nobody ever run something like that on their air filter lid, but that's me. Anyways, that's done, and I just went through this gear right here with a fine-tooth comb, and the ring and pinion looks pretty much perfecto. So this is, I think, 6 races old now, I think. Yeah, I think 6 races old, and a practice session too. So the ring and pinion look really good, and just want to thank Mr. Tommy Kaiser again at Kaiser Mechanical Services for sponsoring us this ring and pinion. Very nice quality gear. Thank you, sir. So got all cleaned up, got all the RTV scraped off, and I've been working under here now. Got all the stuff cleaned out of the axle tube. I just repacked both the inner axle seals with grease, and cleaned it all up, and got an RTV bead on the housing there. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap this gear in and let it dry overnight, and then tomorrow start putting some gear oil in it once I get the axles in. And I also have to clean out this hub real good because it got a bunch of contamination between the grease and the gear oil. So to be continued tomorrow. I'm gonna slap this in real quick. All right, so here's a little 90%er tech tip of the day. Busch Light empty 30 pack, or you can use a regular piece of cardboard and be boring, but go ahead and stick your gear on that bad boy, and then it slides nice and easy underneath the car. It doesn't get dirty on the ground either. Makes working on the gear a little bit easier. I was going over here and checking out some stuff here in this box that Dalton sent me, and I found a couple more goodies, more than just the Busch Light Peach. He sent me a Greenway John Deere snapback hat. I'm assuming that's a company he works for in Arkansas. And this is what I'm really excited about, guys. Pickle Punch. Now, I've never heard of this stuff before, and if you guys are like me, you haven't either. But maybe this is just an Arkansas thing, I don't know. But I'm always seeing Dalton sprinkle some of this in his Busch Lights, and he says it's the bomb. So he sent it to me. Gotta try it, right? It's the first time for everything, and that day is today. Pickle beer. Now, I'm not a real big pickle guy. Like, for example, I love my Spitz barbecue sunflower seeds, but everybody raves about the dill pickled flavor, and I'm not about it. But maybe this would be good. I don't know. I think this is how he does it. Just a little bit of that salt stuff in there. Gets it all foamed up. Shake it around or something. I don't know. Maybe do a up down. Not bad. Got a little salt to it. Survey says I'll drink that all day long. Delicious. I want to know, have you guys tried the pickle punch before, and do you like it? Does it go good with Busch Light? Something else I've never heard of before? Let me know. Wagon wheel air cleaner. That guy ain't moving at all anymore, and that's what I wanted. Nice and sturdy, perfect done. Don't even need a washer anymore, just right on that bad boy. Got the nut welded on there. She's solid. Looks weird, but hey, it works. This is another reason I like using the 30 pack box here. So you got a nice little handle here for you to just slide it all in. Just grab it, pull it your direction. Like a glove. Alright, so anybody who knows anything about these 9 inches knows that this is probably one of the most fun parts of working on race cars, is lifting this bad boy up there. And in my case, not trying to smear any of the RTV because I'm cheap and I don't want to buy gaskets, and RTV works just as good, if not better, than any gasket out there. Alright, moving back on the axle here. We had a little bit of a leak, as you can see. It's throwing grease everywhere, and what it comes down to is when I put the right rear axle in after we scaled the car, and I guess I just must have boogered it up a little bit, but the inner axle seal was leaking, and mixing it all up and throwing gear roll everywhere. So I'm gonna fix that right now. Alright guys, it is Friday, and I haven't been filming much at all, but been doing some work on the car. I got the right rear hub. I put it over here and cleaned it all out, and got all the oil out of it, repacked the bearings with some grease, and slapped it all back together. And I'm doing the same thing on the left side. Just got to go ahead and slap this axle in and grease it up real good. Baby, find home. There she is. Alright, I gotta use this two-handed deal. Oh, that works too. Alright, left side done. Rear end is all done. Just gotta put the right rear brake caliper back on, and that's it. Gears in, axles are in, hubs are all cleaned out. Time for some barbecue. Got some skirt steak here, actually from Costco. It's one of those pre-marinated ones, but chimichurri on it. So just me and Livia tonight. She said she's gonna make some tacos, so should be a good old Friday night barbecue. Oh yeah, they're looking good, baby. I like a little char on them. How about you guys? Keeping flies away from my food? Yep. Very smart. Alright, Livia made all the other stuff for the tacos. The meat is delicious. Hey, that's a bee, it's not a fly.
No, they're worth it.
Gotta have a Mexican beer with some tacos. That's a yellow jacket.
No.
Alright, Livia just went inside to pull her banana bread out of the oven, and I got chased by yellow jackets, so I couldn't really enjoy my Corona in tacos, but now I'm enjoying a Corona and a sunset. This is what life's all about, guys. Racing is fun, but you just gotta relax sometimes. Feels good.
When I was wrong, and I want to tell y'all, got a few more miles underneath my belt. Hold on to everything you feel, cause time won't stop, that is how you felt. Never take one more for granted. Never let them break your dreams. Feel like you how you planned it. Y'all just keep doing your thing. See, everybody gonna have an opinion. I think they know. Everybody's around. Make sure my team keep winning. This world don't stop for nothing. You could use no bucks from y'all. I know you say don't be this way, but life seems so hard. Cause I know the man you was, and I know you would have gone so far. So when I pray at night, I look up and wish on a star. Yeah, I get down to the
All right, got the car back down on the ground, kind of buttoning it all up to pull it out of the shop. I'm trying something here that I've never tried before. I'm greasing the base of the air filter assembly here. So I'm just using some regular old grease. I've seen it done in a couple channels before, where they go ahead and they grease this bad boy up, and it's kind of like the last stop of catching anything that goes into the carburetor. So it's more of a science test than there's anything else, I think. So I'll be able to pull this air cleaner assembly off and check here and see if I'm getting anything through my filter. I shouldn't be, but it's a good test to do, so doesn't hurt to try new things, right? Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Do you grease the air filter base? Do you not? Give me a reason why. Don't just tell me yes or no. Tell me why it's good to do it or why it's not good to do it. Alright guys, I just figured I'd get on here and give you guys a little update on why there's such a big gap in videos. I'm currently in between my work in LA, which are about 370 miles apart. So I had to come down here midweek and do what they call an assessment. And that's something that is like a test through General Motors to see where I rank. And if I pass, I'd become like a level higher as a technician. This is the first one I've ever had to take, and I don't feel very good about it. I feel like I kind of bombed a couple of things, so I'm crossing my fingers I passed. But ironically for me, and lucky for me, Frank Foss just came out with his brand new album, Riding for the Brand, today. So I'm jamming all the way, and it is a banger. Check this out, guys, come on. Alright, y'all, back in the shop. Thursday, my favorite day of the week. And as you can see, the car is back on the ground. And gear roll is in it. I'm ready to pull it out right now because let me show you guys what I'm doing here. I got this small block Chevy 350 TBI motor, throttle body injected, that I'm going to be putting in my buddy's truck out here, the Green Goblin as he calls it. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it's been sitting right at that tree for a while, collecting a bunch of spider webs and tree sap. But needs a new motor, so I'm going to toss a motor in it, and I'm kind of debating whether I should film that or not for you guys. It's not racing related, but maybe some kind of content for you guys. Let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing me drink a whole bunch of beer with my buddy Jack and throwing that thing in there. But as far as racing goes, unfortunately there's not a race that I can make until September 30th, which is a month away, which sucks. This baby can't see the track for another month, and it's the only race I can make between now and then, because there's one other race that we could make, and that would be September 16th. But unfortunately, but fortunately, it's my stepdad's 70th birthday party that he does not know about, and we're going up to my family's hunting house to do that. So that's on the 16th. So I can't make that race, unfortunately, but we're gonna celebrate him in style and have a good time. So she's pretty much sitting ready to go to the track. I still want to make some more adjustments on the chassis, and so after I throw that motor in my buddy's truck and put the long tube headers on and all that stuff, I'll pull it back in the shop and get back working on this thing, because it needs some more tuning up on the chassis and suspension, just overall balance. Still not there yet, but we're getting close. So I got to go out here and find a place to park this bad boy under some shades so the numbers don't get all faded and stuff. If you guys know anything about these fluorescent numbers and stickers, they do not last long in the sun. They get all faded. And if you guys have noticed, probably not, but if you guys have noticed, This side looks a whole lot more neon and poppy than the driver's side does, because really can't see it in the dark here, but it doesn't have the fluorescent pop on that side, because I had it sitting over here where the double trouble hobby stock is, parked in just like that. So the driver's side got all the sun before those trees fell down my property over there, and I think it was sitting here for a whole winter, so that's why it got all tore up. So I'm gonna find a better spot for it, not over there where the stock car is. I was looking at maybe getting a car cover for it. I've seen a lot of people have some really cool car covers, but I can't find any that are decent and decently priced. So I went on eBay to try to find if they had like an old NASCAR used car cover, like back for the old previous generation NASCARs, but couldn't find any. So if you guys have any recommendations on where to get a good car cover that's like sturdy and not gonna rip through and deteriorate with the weather and stuff, let me know. But that is the plan. Unfortunately, I just don't have a lot of content for you guys right now that's racing related. It sucks. And there's also one other thing I want to tell you guys, and that is, I don't know why, but I did not sell out on you guys. Okay. Apparently now there is commercials, ads, if you will, on some of my videos, which I don't know what that's all about. But I did not monetize. I did not give in. I'm not accepting money for my videos. I'm not collecting, you know, the income that would be with the monetized channel. But they're still putting ads on my videos, which I'm kind of pissed off about. But luckily they're like really short, like 5-second clips. So sorry, don't know why it is. Maybe I should call YouTube, but again, I don't really care about this whole YouTube thing that much. I just like making the videos for you guys to watch what happens in this little shop right here on a budget race cars team. So with that said, guys, maybe I'll film. Let me know. You want to see this Green Goblin get a new motor or not? Because I got nothing until basically 2 or 3 weeks from now to film on this car. So let me know. Remember, guys, if it's bent, it ain't broken. See you next time here on Cherezian Racing.